I'm pretty good, thanks. So, at the beginning of the week I thought there was a 50-50 chance that I'd be out of the 280s, but it was not to be. I'm not that stressed about it. Even if I did get to 279, I'd basically just get a peek at it, and there's no way I could guarantee that I could maintain it. And I want to, when I go into the 270s, have that, basically the 280s permanently behind me. And the reason I can't guarantee that I'll maintain it is that I'm on vacation, yay! But only for a week, boo. So Brian and I are heading on a little camping road trip thingy. I wanted to head up north to the Caribou. There's a section of the Fraser River Valley Canyon. It's very arid and dry, and nobody's up there. It's a very lonely, desolate kind of area, really beautiful. And you have to take gravel back roads in to see it. It's kind of like, like it's a huge canyon and there's no crowds, so it's great. Problem is there's forest fires all over the place there. And there's fire bans in most of British Columbia right at the moment. We haven't had real rain in like 2 months here. So I'm not going up north. We're going to go east towards the Rocky Mountains where there is no fire ban. Unfortunately, there's a lot of smoke drifting in from the west, so the mountains are not going to be, there's not going to be a lot of visibility. But there's lots of waterfalls and little, canyons to explore and that kind of thing, so it'll be good anyway. So I'll be back next weekend, but I won't be making a video because there'll be really nothing to update. I'll give you next week's update right now if you want it. Weight, I don't know. Exercise, none, except for maybe walking around and looking at beautiful things, and eating pretty much what I usually eat. I'm pretty lenient with my diet anyway, so I don't anticipate there'll be any huge gains. But I'll continue to eat what makes me feel good. I'll eat when I'm hungry. I'll stop when I'm satisfied. I will eat food items that have as their main ingredient meat, dairy, fruit, or non-starchy vegetables, and I will avoid food items that have as their main ingredient bread, pasta, rice, potatoes, and most of all sugar. Oh yeah, and I'll probably have quite a few hot dogs. I never eat hot dogs unless they're cooked on a campfire, so a few hot dogs in a year is not going to kill me. And so, yeah, there you go. There's next week's update. Before I go, I just wanted to talk about something I was going to, said I was going to talk about last week, and that is I've come to an end of a cycle of my hypertrophy-specific training, and so now I'm in a week of what they call strategic deconditioning, which means you do nothing. So even if I wasn't on vacation, I wouldn't be working out this week. And so I'm planning out my next cycle for that. And even though the routine basically sets out a rep scheme with progressive weight loads, basically the sets and how many sets you do and how many exercises you do is basically up to you, whatever works for you. So ideally, I want to be in that sweet spot. I don't want to be, I want to be doing enough sets, enough exercise that, my muscles are getting enough time under tension, as they call it. But I don't want to be doing so much that I'm overtraining, which is not a psychological thing, it's a real thing. It's basically you are asking your central nervous system to adapt faster than it's capable of doing, and there's no way to mind over matter that. You will, you will lose strength, you will increase your stress levels, you will lose all desire to work out, so you definitely want to avoid overtraining. But I was in no danger of doing that. In fact, I rarely feel sore, I rarely feel tired, and I was thinking that, well, maybe I should be increasing, either my exercises or my sets. But in thinking about it, you know, I work out Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and on those 3 days, you know, I come home from work, I have a protein drink with sugar in it, I wait half an hour for that to digest and get into my system. While I'm doing that, I prepare the weights that I'll need, I'll go over my, you know, what I'm planning on doing, and then I work out for about an hour and 20 minutes, then I relax, I have a protein drink, and then have a shower, and then go have a huge meal. By the time that's all done, it's after 8 p.m., and that's basically my whole night. If I were to increase my sets, I would likely have to split up my routine into, you know, working 6 days a week, working out 6 days a week. And, you know, how long would I want to keep that up for? One of my ironclad rules in all of this is that if I can't see myself doing it in 10 years or 20 years time, then I'm not going to bother with it. I don't care how beneficial it is. You know, because this is about sustainability, it's about permanence. So, and not only that, like I was saying last week, I am seeing changes in the mirror. So, you know, I really don't, even though I don't feel all that sore and tired, I get, you know, it is doing something. So, I'm going to stick with what I'm doing and increase the weight like I was planning on doing, but other than that, no changes. And I'm comfortable with that decision. So anyway, that's that. So I'm probably not going to respond to any comments that you leave for a few days. I won't watch any of your videos for a few days. Don't worry, I don't hate you. I just won't be around a computer, hopefully, until, you know, Friday or so. So I'll be back, and I hope you have a great week, and I will see you not next weekend but the weekend after, but I'll be commenting and all that stuff. I'll be around next week. So anyway, have a great one, and I'm out of here. Okay, bye.